for this video, I'm gonna be doing a kind of a highly requested video since you guys have been commenting on giving my thoughts on my Surface Pro 4, and I will be telling you guys how I use this for med school. We actually got this last year. I think it was just released together with the iPad Pro 4. I watched several videos comparing iPad Pro 4 and the Surface Pro 4, and I just had this conclusion that if I will be buying the iPad Pro 4, it's just like a big cell phone, kind of like that, because its interface is also the same as the cell phone, so it's just like in the larger version. But if I will be buying the Surface Pro 4, I would be having a laptop and a tablet all in one. The software is in Windows, so it's very user-friendly for me. iPad Pro 4 is actually available locally here in the Philippines during that time, and I was looking for the Surface Pro 4, but we weren't able to find one, and so we had it ordered online, specifically from Amazon, and it was delivered from the US. Actually, medyo natakot pa kami kung ma-receive namin tong gadget na to because I read other blogs. It's actually possible na magkaroon ng problema sa custom. Well, fortunately, it didn't happen for us, and I received this without any additional expenses other than maybe the delivery. That is how I got my iPad Pro 4. I'm not sure if it's available locally here in the Philippines right now, but from last year it isn't available here, even the other older versions of the Surface Pro. Upon ordering this online, you get to choose the specs, so its price will depend on the specs that you would choose for this gadget. Initially, the package would only contain this tablet and the stylus pen, as well as the charger. So this is like an additional, this keyboard. Pero guys, I highly suggest so that you could also use it as a laptop, and it's just like a cover for your tablet. So if you haven't watched my What's in My Backpack, most probably you know that this is magnetic. So yeah, this one is magnetic. Okay, so it's just like a cover for a usual tablet, just like what I said. And this stylus pen is also magnetic, so there's like less chances of it getting lost. And the charger, which is this one, is also magnetic, just like that, and it lights up somewhere in here if you get to charge it. If you are going to be using it as a laptop, you get to open it somewhere here, and just like that, and then you just adjust the angle whatever you want, and then just like that, open it, and you have a laptop. Another thing about this is it has a tablet mode option, so if you're going to be pressing on the tablet mode option, which is somewhere over here, you could just put this magnetic thing at the back and just have it like that, and you could just highlight things that you're supposed to read, just like that. Okay, now proceeding to what the actual tablet has. For the keyboard, it's just your usual keyboard, and it does light up if you're going to be typing something. For this tablet, it has a camera here and over here in the front. Something for your earphones, and then here is for your charger, USB ports, and another small thing here. So here is the stylus pen. So it actually has palm rejection, so you could try it on it and it's not gonna get affected or what. And it has some shortcuts here just to show you like the notepads that you could use for the tablet. Yeah, and it has this magnetic thing over here. So now I will be sharing how I use this tablet for med school. So once you've opened now your tablet or your Surface Pro 4, it will just look like a normal laptop. So here I have already opened my favorite app, which I will be explaining how I use it for med school. But as of the moment, I'm just going to be touring you a little bit on how it looks like. So it's just like your normal tablet. You just have to install an operating system, and in my case I have Windows 10. It's almost the same interface, and looking at the lower rightmost portion, you can either set it to tablet mode, wherein it's just gonna look like this, like that, or just remove it. For the laptop mode, And this rotation lock is available if it's in tablet mode, just so that if you want to read something while you're sleeping, while you're laying down, the screen does not rotate as you lie down. So this is my favorite app. It's Zodo. So I just left one book, one ebook, and a chance. For example, this one, we have here a chance. There. So, yeah, may mga markings na siya. Anyway, so this one is kind of clear. So here, up in here, you could just see this back where it's just gonna bring you back to the recent documents. Here is saved, so once you've edited something, just click save so that it's saved right into the document. This one is save as, and this one is, I don't use that. This search feature is actually very helpful because you get to search terms which you cannot do when you use hard copy for your chances or for your ebooks. So this is very convenient. And so let's remove that. Have their search, and then this one, view mode, you could just have a double mode cover or whatever you want it to be. Vertical scrolling, so yeah, just like that. Pero I just use the one without. This is another very useful feature when it comes to ebooks. You have here the outline. So you have here thumbnail, could be in thumbnail view, or you could look at the outline wherein you could see all the chapters and then the sub chapters. This is very useful. And another very useful thing is the bookmark. So you could, for example, I will be bookmarking this X-ray, radiology. So there, just click on this add bookmark. It's gonna appear here, and then just edit it, whatever you want, like radiology, the heart, and you could delete it if you don't want it. So that is very convenient. So for example, I just wanna erase this rectangular part or adjust it. I could just resize it. I could delete it if I want to. I could change the style, change the color, change the thickness, change the opacity. So it's all in here. And as well as this one, you could fill it up if you want to, if you just want to cover it up and adjust the opacity according to what you want, or just make it blank. Wait, I'm gonna be returning it. So just like so, and then adjust it as well as the lines. So yeah, I haven't told you here. So it's the second icon to the right. Once you click it, you use this for editing. You can add a sticky note, which I rarely use, and then highlight. So let's use this for the chance. Let's go back to here, abdominal. So here is an example of a chance. So if you guys aren't aware of what chance is, it's actually made by the class. So inside the class, you're going to be grouped. For every lecture, one group is assigned to make a chance for that lecture. So you have the notes, you could add inputs from the book, so they are assigned to that topic. So it's like the class notes. I rarely use this comment, but you do have a comment feature, so you could comment right there and then save it and just position it everywhere you like. And then so here, this is my favorite thing, which is the highlight, of course. And what's so good about this is it's so neat. Like if you're gonna be highlighting in a usual paper, is that you can't erase it unless it's erasable, of course, but my highlighters aren't. So once you've highlighted, again, you could change the color. So you look at this one, style, and then you could change the opacity as well, depending on how you want it to be. You just have two options usually, the basic and the advanced. So I usually just go for the advanced. And then here we have the, yeah, and you could, it's almost the same thing with the highlighting, but this one is just the underline, so it just looks like that. It's very neat. Like I really like it because it's neat, it's clean, and deleting it doesn't leave a mark. So this is a win-win situation for me. And this one is just the strikeout, just like that. This one is the, what do you call this? Squiggly. And you could add a photo. So yeah, you could attach a file or use your camera. And then what's this? Signature. I haven't tried it, but yeah, let's try it. Hi. So we add that signature and it just looks like that. Yeah, I didn't get it, but maybe, yeah. Okay, we're done with that. That's your signature. And then here, this is another favorite feature of mine, using my stylus pen. So here, I'm just gonna show you. There in the middle is my stylus pen, and I'll be pressing this one. So, example, I could again adjust how thick the pen would line or would draw, as well as the opacity. I could change the color, but it's only, oh no, it's not limited pala. So there, almost the same color, almost the same everything. You could adjust the thickness, you could adjust the opacity, and it's just like that. So this is the only option that you do have an undo and redo, because for the others there's no undo redo, because it's just so easy to just delete it and then do it again. So yeah, it's a great thing. Then this one I think is the eraser. So for example, we're gonna be writing somewhere like that, save it, and then erasing it just like so. Or you could just delete it, like press it, oh wait, for example, you're pressing this one, your hand tool, and just delete it. It's as easy as that. Like, what could get easier than that? And then what's this? I don't know what this one is. So it's just like a thicker pen. And here, if you just want your notes to be clean, just write like that, so it's all formatted. Or you could just write like what did I write? Fudge. So don't judge my handwriting. It's hard to write here, okay? And then you could put in arrows if you do want, like for example this one, like that. And you could add also lines. So as you can see a while ago from the ebook, I did something like that, for example classifications, and then you're gonna have something like that, and then circle again, and then again you could actually adjust it, like the colors and all that, again with the opacity. So it's really up to you. So that is that. This is how I use my favorite app and gadget in med school. So that is how I use my Surface Pro 4 in school. And if you are planning to get a tablet, laptop, and you do want this one, I'm not sure if this is available locally. So as I've said a while ago, it is available online. Bear in mind that if you're going to be buying this online, there's gotta be hassle of clearing it in the customs and risking for them to ask more from you, like the money and all that. But if you do just want like a tablet, laptop, which is very helpful for med school or even in college, there are actually tablet laptops already available locally. I think they have it in Lenovo, although it's not similar. It's somehow similar to this one because it's just like a tablet laptop as well, wherein you could, so for example, you have this as a laptop and it's like 360, you could do something like that. So it's just like this. And I'm not sure if it could actually be a stand because you could adjust it according to how you want it. So it's just like that. Parang 360 lang siya. It's almost the same thing. And yung iba nga lang hindi magnetic yung stylus pen, so they have to buy a holder somewhere here. So you could just check your local stores for like the tablet, laptop gadgets, because this can be really, really helpful. It's environmental friendly since I don't have to print any chances. It's less hassle, less time consuming because, as I've said, I don't have to print the chances, and it's just very accessible. It's very convenient to bring. I don't have to bring tons of papers, or I don't have to have a storage for all those papers. But again, it all depends on you if this would be more efficient for you. I highly recommend this if you do want to make the most out of what technology could offer you or could be of advantage to you, and this is one of those. It just makes my life way easier. So that is all for this video, and I hope that you like this video. If you do have other suggestions, just comment it down below. I do read all of your comments. I'll just be leaving a link where I got this tablet from and other gadgets that are related to this, just to help you out in choosing what you want. I hope you do like this kind of video, and if you do have other suggestions or questions, just comment it down below. I do read all of your comments, and yeah, I think that is all for this video. Bye!